All right, welcome back into the Gary Sharp Show, 23 past the hour on a Tuesday. Josh Hodson, our new producer, now a week into being part of the show. As we learn more about each other, are you a Wave fan? Doing the Wave? Have you participated in the Wave?
I mean, yeah, I was a child once. But
So
not recently.
So you were forced by your parents to do something that you probably didn't want to do later in life.
Well, I saw everyone doing it and thought, this is just what you do. And then I became an adult and realized, I have my own free will. I don't need to participate in this. I can watch the game that's in front of me that I've spent money on.
So when was there a point in your life that you said the Wave sucks?
I want to say early 20s.
Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. When you're a little bit younger, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. Like, we're all a part of something.
You get caught up in it, or unless you're just, you go against the grain and you're like, nope, this is stupid. And you sit there while everybody in your family at a ball game, they stand up and you just sit there with your arms crossed. And you're like, this is dumb. Last night, Mother Nature had a big play in the San Francisco Dodger game, which was 1-0. I can't recall a more evenly matched series than the Dodgers and the Giants. I mean, Max Scherzer was great last night. He was Mad Max, 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, got blown off the rubber by the wind, which was very, very odd at Dodger Stadium. But almost the entire night, it was 15 to 20 miles an hour. And at the end of the game, it came into play. Gavin Lux hit a ball. He crushed a ball. Should have been out. And instead, Duggar caught it, and the Giants win 1-0. I mean, it was 107 miles an hour off the bat of Gavin Lux. And Mother Nature said, not tonight. And the reaction that Gavin Lux had, I think, is probably a meme. He could not believe it. A lot of people could not believe it. But in this game, that didn't get me riled up. And Lux didn't get rewarded for crushing. I mean, a great swing, the way he crushed the ball. The only run scored in the game was a home run by Evan Longoria. Again, great rivalry, evenly matched. Teams that are up 2-1 in a 5-game series, they win, I think, 72% of the time. And the Giants have shut out the Dodgers twice in this series. I mean, it's everything you'd want. And I imagine Game 4, where the Dodgers season is on the line, will be electric again tonight. We got 3 games in the LDS. But here's where I had a problem. Before the Longoria home run, the Dodger fans had started the Wave.
Okay.
There's a lot of things.
All comes back.
There are a lot of things, Josh. Even like the pandemic has ended, but the Wave somehow still exists. You know how I know it was a big game in Lincoln this past Saturday night? Kudos to the 90,000 people who were there. You know how you know it's a big game in Lincoln, and it's going to be a tight game? There was never a Wave. Now, granted, a majority of the people were standing the entire game. So it would have been the reverse Wave. But the Wave sucks. It should just go away. It should die. At the College World Series, it should die. Because see what happens when you do the Wave? The baseball gods, the football gods, the basketball and hockey gods, they hate the Wave. You do the Wave, bad things happen to your team. You don't believe me? Then why did Evan Longoria hit a home run? Evan Longoria hadn't done anything in the first 2 games of that series. Dodger fans, do the Wave. Longoria hits a home run. That is my case for the Wave must come to an end. It was fun for a while. There's a lot of things that were fun for a while, and we got rid of them, we moved on, and change is good. But I saw him doing the Wave last night, and I thought, you got to be kidding me.
Society has advanced beyond the Wave.
Yeah, see, I'm going to advocate for. I'm going to be an advocate for non-blowout games in Lincoln. I mean, Nebraska's hammering Northwestern 2 weeks ago, and people have nothing to do but do the Wave. I want more close games. I want Purdue to be 32-29 so people don't do the Wave. I don't care if it causes you heartburn. I mean, it's still a win, but less people doing the Wave. I mean, people get annoyed by the Wave. It's not for everybody, and the gods of sport, they don't like when you do the Wave. That is my PSA on trying to get rid of something. I'm just trying to better the country, everybody. I'm trying to make your viewing experience a lot better. I'm not trying to be get off my lawn guy. even though I have said, you know what? They don't do the wave at Wrigley Field. Here is Eric. Hello, Eric. Eric? Oh,
Hey,
Still new here, guys.
We got you, Eric.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I share your love for the hatred of the wave. I absolutely hate it, but I'd totally trade doing the wave for never hearing the Killigan song again. And that song is just that thing has to go. It's almost as bad as, I don't know if you remember, but the university tried to shove that Chip Davis song down our throat there for a while in I think it was the early 2000s.
Yes.
It feels like that. It feels so contrived that, I mean, we got to do something about that. But
well, now put me in a predicament, Eric. I got to choose between the Killigans or the wave.
Oof, that's tough.
Now, what do you think the reaction will be? So I think the university is kind of tied into that song, so there might be a requirement that they play it. And it can be catchy. It was just at the wrong position of a game, and now they've moved it between the first and second quarter. But those were for night games. What do you think happens when they play Purdue at the end of this month in a day game?
Oh, I think you slip it in the first quarter. I think you figured something else out for the fourth quarter.
Let's hope so. Some people like it, but it should not be where it is. They found what their entertainment is between the third and fourth quarter. That is certainly the case. We had a DM earlier that said, can we get rid of Let Me Clear My Throat? I don't ever get people saying, can we have the band more?
Really?
I've thought this for a few years, that they are slowly phasing out the band. Not completely. The band will never go away.
No, you gotta have it to some extent.
But in terms of Nebraska's band being involved during the game, it seems like they are less and less involved.
Play the fight song. All right, you're done.
Wow. 951-1620 on the Lanahan Nurseries hotline if you are a band person that does not like what Josh just said.
There's other ways to get people up for a game.
So would you like to have artificial or natural?
Like music, sound?
Like the
band has a purpose.
Would you take so some places the band is part of the game day experience. I have never ever thought that Nebraska makes the band an important part of the game day experience, even though they have a significant part. Pre-game, halftime, where they are in the stands. I mean, college bands need to be part of the experience. But I've thought this for a while, that Nebraska just seems like they're phasing out the involvement by their band. Other places, the band has a huge role.
Ohio State dotting the I.
Look at last weekend, Oklahoma and Texas.
Yeah.
Those two bands are part of the game, and there is more band involvement than when you go to Norman or down to Austin than a DJ playing. So would you take a DJ or a band?
I can only have one, I assume?
Yes. So this is your experience in Memorial Stadium, 90,000 people on game day. You can have both, because now we kind of have both.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a DJ or the band?
Do I have to call it a DJ?
No,
okay.
I'm just saying it because the person that's in charge of music now, they don't see themselves as a DJ.
Sure.
They're part of the game ops crew.
I'm an entertainment guru. I would take the DJ, entertainment guru. I would. I'm sorry. Band guys, I know you work hard.
You don't have to apologize. I think the setup for sporting events has changed where the band has less of a role.
Yeah. Yeah, I can play the fight song over the speakers. I can free up those seats and make some more money. I can do cool things with lights and presentation now that you couldn't back in the 50s and 60s, and it's not quite antiquated, but
your audience is getting younger.
Yeah.
And so they're not so much of the importance of the band in the game day atmosphere.
Yeah, if you're not dotting the I, if you're not the southern schools where there's drumline competitions, if you're not going all in on your band, then it isn't entirely necessary.
And just around here, just I could be observing it wrong. It just seems like they've kind of phased out the importance of the Nebraska band over 4 or 5 years, where fans are more jacked up when they're getting music out of the speakers. You're right. Play the fight song, play after a score, put on a great show before, put on a great creative halftime show, and then there you go. Good job. Now, even in basketball, would you rather have the pep band or a DJ?
Now, there I'd be inclined to go more DJ than
which is
a
happening,
football stadium.
Which is happening a lot. But as long as either one kill the wave, I'm okay. I will vote for either one. All right, 11:34. They have wrapped up practice. Levi Falk with a couple of comments. We'll run through those when you return. Head to Nebraska and Minnesota this weekend. We got baseball today. Hopefully the base running will be better. There was a bad bout with base running yesterday. 3 elimination games. How many will end today? In a postseason in baseball where it's not necessarily going to be the best team in the regular season that wins the World Series. These 5-game series in the LDSs are random, so you get the Red Sox beating a 100-win team. You get the Yankees, who won 92, that are already done, and they've been done for about a week now. You could have a 106-win regular season team be done. But we could have 3 series that are done today. White Sox and the Astros are up early before what will be another loud crowd on the south side. That atmosphere looked great the other night. It was nice and rowdy. And now we have phony outrage about the brand of the Astros cheating. As Ryan Tepera said, the Astros do some sketchy stuff. I like how Dusty Baker said, first of all, he said, who is that guy? Well, he pitched against you the other night. Good on Dusty. All right, 11:36. There's Josh. I'm Gary. It's the Gary Sharp Show on 1620 The Zone.